Welcome to our little podcast, Hollywood Cats, a podcat about cat stories, cat care tips, and just a fun time to chat about cats. Hollywood Cats is hosted by Holly Meowie, president of the LA Cat Club, a not-for-profit cat rescue, and actress on numerous television shows, including currently as Beautiful Brenda on Lucha Underground on the El Rey Network nationally. Hollywood Cats is also hosted by Mark Rawlings, fellow cat lover and cat daddy, keeping the dream alive talking about cats. And now, from the Sunset Strip in Hollywood, here are Holly and Mark, your Hollywood Cats.
It's that time again for another Hollywood Cats podcast. I am Mark Rawlings, and here is my co-host, the one, the only, Holly Meowie.
Meow.
And here we are with only one mission, and that is to talk about cats, because somebody's got to mew it. Do it.
Yeah.
How'd I do on that?
Somebody's got to mew it.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn this cool cat meowie lingo.
Yeah, so I could write a dictionary.
I'm not one of the hip kids, though.
Oh, you are. Stop.
Anyway, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. I'm a Leo sister, just like, well, you're a Leo mister. I'm a Leo
just
sister.
Just days apart because they're cats, and that's why we're Leos. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Which led us to this podcast, oddly
We're
enough.
both Leos.
And on Holly's birthday, she went to Catalina Island here in
Catalina.
Los Angeles County.
Yeah.
Yes. And everybody, for those that haven't been, it's just this really beautiful island. It takes about an hour by ferry or helicopter, what have you, to get over there. And it's truly an island, and it's big when you get out there. It's super high and fairly large around. And there's one little town that most of the boats go into called Avalon. And Avalon, among other things, drinking, eating, and doing some sports and stuff, has a lot of feral cats.
Yeah.
And they're kind of trapped because they're on an island, which means they're probably also kind of safe because they're on an island, right?
Yeah, the whole island actually is named after cats. So Cat-alina was named after cats because it's overrun by cats. There are cats everywhere, and they are amazingly taken care of. Mm-hmm. So you go there and you think, oh my God, there's going to be, all these sad cats, all skinny, walking around with, missing fur and diseases, like some other countries
like third
and
world
places.
or something.
Third world. Uh-huh. But you go there and it's they're beautiful and they're well taken care of. They've got a vet that lives there who takes care of all the feral cats for free.
Nice.
And there's just a whole cat community there that pulls through, and they feed them, and they're treated right like royalty there.
Now, where do you see them? Because I was there this year, but I don't recall seeing cats. I was only there for a day.
They're actually on the other side of the mountain.
So
if you take a little golf cart, where the buffaloes roam.
Yeah, there's not many cars there. It's mostly golf carts. Right?
Yeah, it's all golf carts, and there's a whole pretty populated area on one side of the mountain, which is where all the bars are and the hotels.
Okay.
And
I found that area, of course.
The Catalina wine mixer, which is actually from that Will Ferrell movie.
Mm-hmm, okay.
But yeah, they have some kitties living under decks and stuff there. But then there's a lot of kitties that live on the other side of the mountain where there's less people because it's quieter, and one or two families feed those.
They just live outside, or they live in cages?
They live completely roam. Wild kitties, they roam, but they're all fixed. They've got trappers that go there and fix the kitties. Uh-huh. SPCA people go and fix the kitty. They give them to the vet that's there, and they get fixed and re-released there. It is probably the most. They don't allow kitty dumping, though. You can't
kind of hard to do because you got to take them on a boat.
Right, exactly. So you're not allowed to really bring animals unless they're seeing eye dogs or unless you live there. They're very strict about that because honestly, it would be like a dream to take a bunch of feral cats from here and go put them over there to live the life, because it's like a sanctuary for them. It's beautiful in a sanctuary, and they live kind of, there's really no predators. Buffaloes don't care about cats. They're not going to go eat them.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
and so it's kind of
it's a funny
sanctuary.
visual for some reason.
Yeah, like a buffalo.
Buffaloes
like,
and cats together as they should be.
But you go there and it's a very clean, beautiful island, and the couple years before for my birthday, I went to the Leilani Sanctuary in Hawaii.
Oh, nice!
Which is
another island. Obviously.
Another island. I love to Cat Island.
That's your thing. That's cool.
I love to hop at Cat Islands, and that place actually the cats are super confined to just an area on Leilani. It's a very giant area, and they've got like hundreds of cats on it, but they are more confined. So when you walk in, you're just surrounded, and they're all like tame.
Oh, nice.
Where Catalina Island,
that's your
feral.
paradise for sure.
Oh yeah, I went there and I have my birthday cake there and my picnic. It's a beautiful environment over there, but they actually trapped all the cats over there because they were killing the birds, the like beautiful tropical Hawaiian birds.
So they put them on this island.
So they put them at the Leilani Cat Sanctuary over there. So that's actually a different kind of cool cat island to check out.
I want to do that.
But yeah, definitely people should go to the Leilani one. They should go to the Cat-alina. There's supposed to be one in Japan.
I saw one in a park when I was in Peru, in Lima, Peru. And it's a big park, just in the middle. I mean, really in the middle of traffic and everything. But it's fenced in enough, and they're super well taken care of. And there's a lot of them. But just random, driving by and like, oh, that's a famous place. I'm like, that's kind of cool. So I guess they're in a lot of places.
I think, doesn't the Hertz Castle, I feel like there's one there too.
I don't know.
Hertz Castle, like where Cambria is over here in California.
That'd be a good area.
Yeah, like I want to check that out too. So
interesting. Well, it sounds like you had a very catlicious birthday.
Yeah, I know. My mother's always like, Holly, you have a rescue. You work at the Cateau. You've got this
Take
and
a
this
break.
cat. It's like, and then for your birthday, you want to go to a cat island. Like, what's wrong with you?
Well,
I'm like, well,
it's your lifelong theme.
Yeah, I'm like, it's just
Absolutely.
my thing. 9
Hence
lives.
the last name, Meowie. Okay,
yeah.
we got it.
So, yeah, I just am a little cat obsessed.
And speaking about your cat obsession, we're talking about that you, on our last episode, that you have a whole bunch of new kittens that had like a feral mom. And thought it was kind of interesting to talk about how do you take care of so many little kittens? Because I mean, I don't know a lot about it, but I know you bottle feed them, right? And it just seems like a lot of maintenance with a lot of little babies.
So if I can do it, which doesn't always work out to plan. Mm-hmm. I try to get the kittens away from the mother before they turn to the dock side.
Well, now, how old is that? So you have kittens born to a feral cat.
Yeah. By 5 weeks, they start to turn.
Really? That soon?
Yeah. They start. When they start to be able to walk and leave the mom and start roaming from themselves, they learn the habits of humans are bad. They're scary. They start to... So I try between that 4th to 5th week to try to take them from the mom. Yes, I've been attacked by a few moms. I actually, one time I was literally like, I had taken some kittens. I still have one of them. Harlequin. Right. And I fell like backwards and shattered a glass table because the mom like attacked me from the front. So the moms
Do they jump on you?
Yeah, they jump on you. They're extremely vicious and try to protect their young. Yeah. So if you're taking their babies, they're gonna attack you. So you have to try to make sure that the mom is not around because she will leave the nest to try to hunt and find things or go eat so that she has strength to nurse them. So you try to wait till she's not around and monitor the nest wherever she had her babies and try to take them during that time.
So she literally comes home and it's kind of sad,
and then they're gone.
I know it's essential because they're not going to survive well, or more ferals again.
Right. So you have to kind of pluck them from the mom, in that time frame, or else you're going to have to trap the kittens. Yeah. And that's a whole nother hard thing to do. So when you do that, you kind of have to maybe start bottle feeding the babies with syringe bottles at first.
How much? Like several times a day?
You feed them every 3 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, how do you sleep then?
I know. You have to wake up like
really?
a normal baby, like a human baby. You have to wake up and feed them
because they're crying and hungry.
Because they're crying and they're hungry and they're used to nursing on their mom that much. So you got to do it. But this last litter we took on. We just had to bottle feed them for like a week, and then they were pretty much on slop, and it's called gruel, and it's the milk mixed with kitten food.
Okay.
So they start eating gruel. Mm-hmm. But the feral mother we have literally howls at the door so loud that she's bothering the neighbors. So we had to section off a place in the den and have her come in and still kind of nurse them so that she will stop howling, because it's heartbreaking. This is these are her babies. Now she's fixed, but she's still howling to nurse them. So we're just kind of we're throwing her a couple bones. We're letting her still nurse, but they're totally available for adoption now. And once they're 2 pounds.
Is it based on weight or time? Like when they're actually available and can be adopted?
2 pounds. I can start getting them shots and getting them fixed and all that stuff. So then I kind of base it on that. But it's hard taking care of a bunch of kittens if you find babies in the alley. And they're just like no eyes open, and their mother's not there, and they're abandoned. Oh, that's a whole nother. You have to be bottle feeding them for a few weeks, and that's
they
on
don't
you.
know. They just know to suckle, and
that's on you, and you've got to do that and be their mother completely. Which I've had a bunch of those too, but I love when I have the mom, because then you can have her help you and then take the babies.
So when you got all these kittens, can you enjoy them? Because they are cute. I mean, they're super cute, but it sounds like there's so much work involved. You may not have time to even think about that.
There's a lot of work, and it's not glamorous at all. Like a lot of people, I want to bottle feed babies, like how cute. But no, you have to poop them too.
Yeah.
Which means rub their butt until poop comes out and pee.
Okay.
And spend a lot of your time doing that also, and it literally makes you want to gag.
I've never heard of that.
The grossest. Like it smells like
what comes out of
there. So there's that whole situation too. It's not just like people don't understand, and if you don't do that, they could die.
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to poop themselves. Like their mom is the one usually licking the butt, and then that happens.
Oh,
so
things I've learned today.
Yeah, right?
As usual.
I know.
As usual. Well, thank you for your work with them. It is much appreciated. And please adopt kittens from Holly. She never has a shortage of them. And where can they find out about these lovely cats and all about you as well?
It's always kitten season at the LA Cat Club. We got kittens like all the time. But if you want to adopt a kitten from us, please go to our website, thecatclub.org, and fill out an application. You can view our kittens for adoption at LA Cat Club on Facebook, LA Cat Club on Twitter, LA Cat Club on Instagram. I'm more on Instagram and Facebook. Twitter kind of annoys me because it's just like news. I don't know. Why does Twitter annoy me?
I fed a cat today. Okay, great. Thank you.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's... I'm
not a fan either.
I'm not,
But our president is.
Oh, my
That's a whole other story.
Yeah, so, he is, isn't he? Anywho, but yeah, so come adopt a cat from the LA Cat Club. We got orange ones, we got black and white, we got black.
Got them all.
Yeah.
Got them all. That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much, Holly. Always a good time to chat about cats with you on this here podcast.
Yeah, meow.
Okay, I'm Mark Rawlings, and for Holly Meowie, thank you for joining us on another Hollywood Cats podcast.
From Hollywood, you've been listening to Hollywood Cats, stories and facts about cats. Be sure to join us next time for more with Holly and Mark. And don't forget our website, HollywoodCats.com. That's Hollywood and cats ending in Z. HollywoodCats.com. And thanks for joining us on Hollywood Cats.